making some Hey guys, I know it's Friday, and I know I usually do a Friday Fav video, but today I'm not doing a Friday Fav video. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit first before I get into this video. Um, I'm changing up my Monday must-haves. I have to make it something else because YouTube sent me a message and said I can still do Monday must-haves, but you're talking about I have to go look up and find the product online to make sure that you can actually get that product before I say it's a must-have. You should have it for your makeup collection, I think. So, Monday must-haves, I'll probably still call it Monday must-haves. And I was doing more, but then I started just doing 4 products. So it's going to be a little different. I will talk about product, and I'll have to let you know, but I don't know. Monday must-have may change. I haven't decided yet. But all my other videos are pretty good. I had a lot of copyrights, they say, plagiarism, whatever, and I had to delete them. So if you commented or you liked one of my videos from years and years ago, a long time ago, I had to get rid of it. But this video is my palette collection. I have little ones and big ones. I'm not decluttering any of them. Well, actually, there's one I am, just one palette I will be decluttering, but other than that, this is my palette collection. So I'm going to get into this and show you my palette collection. And I will do, well, not every palette I'm going to swatch, but I will swatch on some palettes. The squeaky noise is my dog in the background. She decided to bring her toy in here and play. This one is a little palette by Quinny. I know I talked about these palettes numerous times. I love all my palettes. And I will let you know if it's one of my favorites, because I'm thinking of doing, like, separating the ones that are panned and the ones that are not panned. This is what this palette looks like. Very pretty colors. I like this palette a lot. And I bought that one on Amazon. This one I got these. Most of these that I'm fixing to show came from Walgreens or Family Dollar. This is the Holy Grail everybody wanted, and I had to get it. I found it. This one is Walking on Eggshells. And I do love this palette so much. This is like a Holy Grail palette as well. Then I have this one here. I'm trying to... Getting Sunburnt as well. And I do like this palette. I have not used this palette yet. I don't think I have. Might have swatched it. But I don't think I've used this palette yet. But this is what the colors look like. And for some of these little palettes, I do need to start using them, because if not, they're going to go bad. I have this one here. I bought this one at Walgreens for me and my cousin. I bought her one. Will You Marina Me? She used hers up, and now she wants another one. I cannot find it nowhere. And I've been using this one. This one's an awesome palette as well. And if you've been following me and watching my channel, I love Wet n Wild eyeshadows. Spoiled Brat. I know they're not cruelty free, but I love the pigmentation. I love the way they feel on my eyes. This one here is by the brand BYS. You can find these on Amazon as well. I got this one from Family Dollar. It is a colored palette. I bought this palette because of the lime green and the other colors. This palette is so beautiful. Let me wipe them swatches off, and I'll swatch this palette real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. That lime green shade, yellowish lime green, I call it lime green. That's what the shades look like. They're very pretty. And you can't go wrong for I think this was like $2 or $3. So you can't really go wrong for a palette. I think it was like $2.50. You can't go wrong for a palette like that. Like I said, I will swatch some of these palettes, but I'm not going to swatch every one of these palettes. Then I have this one here by Essence. It's about candies. I'm sorry if it's like glaring or blinding you. I'm so sorry. But a very like subtle palette. And I would say for this palette here, I would say like pastel colors for like Easter colors. These are so soft. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to. Some of these shades are silky. That one's not real silky, but some of them were silky and some of them were not. I have two here by LA Colors. This one's actually a highlighter, but I made it a. I can open it. I made it a. There we go. I made it an eyeshadow because I thought it was prettier as an eyeshadow than a highlighter. Then I have this one here. This one's in the shade Water Lily. And this one's in the shade Time to Glow. And you can get these at Dollar Tree for $1. And I wanted to collect all these. I still want to get some more of these palettes to keep testing, using them. And because it's like a 30 shades. And you can take these. Chica, calm down with the toy. You can take these for traveling and it's perfect. Okay, I got this one in a Makeup Swamp, and this is by LA Colors, and this is Smokies. I'm not real keen on this palette, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep it and use it up because this palette reminds me of my mother, and my mom had this palette at one time a long time ago. She bought this palette for her to use because my mom is into blue shades. So and there's some pretty blue shades. These are shades my mother would wear. And it should have red lipstick on. Okay, another Wet n Wild palette. I had a bunch of these. I got rid of a lot of them. But this one I kept. This is a Fergie Center Stage collection. Very, very pretty shades. I'm going to swatch this one for y'all. And that's what that looks like. Very pretty. And if you hear any other noise, my husband's getting ready for work. I have these two wet moths. This is not a basic peach. And this one is the Comfort Zone. I got Comfort Zone. I actually won this in a giveaway from Lashes Tony XO. This one I bought one year for Valentine's Day. I bought this one and I used it. And this shade here is, you can see the dent in it, so it's going to be pale soon. So I got them palettes as well. Okay. Getting into the next ones. These are some that I'm using in Shop My Stash right now. I did a video on these little palettes. These you can get off a Wish for $1. Pretty shades. This one is in Project Pan. And here's the other ones that two of the other ones I have. I have another one somewhere here that's blue. Here's the red one. And then the green one. And then this one's also in Project Pan. This is NYC. This is Late Night Latte. This one looks pretty dented, but I got this in a makeup swamp as well. I used to love NYC makeup. My mom used to buy it for me like all the time. I used to wear a lot of e.l.f., Wet n Wild, and NYC makeup. This one's in my Shop My Stash as well. And this is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. If you know me and you've been watching me forever, you know I will never get rid of a Juvia's Place palette because they are my favorite. But I know a lot of y'all know what these palettes look like, but I'll show you anyway. This is what it looks like. And I have this is a newest palette to my collection. And I've already panned a shade. I'm proud about that one. Whoa, these are fun. This is my Milani palette. This one is the Earthly Elements palette by Milani. I did pan a shade. I like this palette. I used to be in the cool neutral tones like this. And I fell in love with it for this like orange shade. That's the only reason why I really wanted this palette was for that orange. Because I didn't have any orange in my collection. And I wanted an orange. So if I need an orange look. I used to go with this one, or I think I have a Juvia's Place and I have my James Charles palette. This one my son bought me. This is by BYS. This is an eyeshadow palette. It's peach. And I have panned shade in here, but I love this palette so much. I'll show it to you this way. Sorry about the light. Gorgeous palette. This shades in here. I'm going to swatch some of these shades. These shades in here are like out of this world. And this palette was, I think, $8 at Family Dollar. $6 or $8 at Family Dollar. This one I bought on Amazon. And I love this palette. And if you know me, I am doing giveaways. So don't be surprised if you win a giveaway and this palette's in the giveaway. Because it's one of my favorite palettes. And you can do an easy look with this. I did pan that shade. Then my stepdaughter bought me a makeup kit one year for Christmas. And these are the color workshops. This one is pan. Usually my shadows that have been panned. I put in one spot. And I pan 2 shades in here. And this one, I don't know what these are called. It doesn't say. It's by Mark Twain. Mark Wins. Made in China by Mark Wins. 11 eyeshadow total. It doesn't have a oh, this one's the, yeah, it does right here. The Love Struck. This is the Love Struck palette by Color Workshop. Then we have this one here by Color Workshop. This one is panned as well, and this one is Color Wave. Those are some pretty, this green and this blue green is to dye for. When I got this for Christmas, I opened it up. At first I was like, but I actually fell in love with them shadows. Some of them I did already declutter because they just weren't my touch. This is the other one, like the other ones I did pan a shade. I have a spot where I keep eyeshadow palettes that's been panned, separate than the ones that haven't been panned. So the ones that have been panned, I can try to use them up as well as the one that has not been panned. Y'all all know I love Too Faced. And this is one of my favorite Too Faced palettes. I saved every nickel, dime, penny I could to buy this palette. Because, like, some people, they can go out and buy all this high-end makeup. I'm not like that. I have to scrounge for my money to get it. And I bought the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. One of my favorite Too Faced palettes of all times. Still smells like peaches. And I did pan 2 shades in here. I'm working on, what's it take? Either this shade or this shade's going to be next to be panned, but I use this palette a lot. I love this palette so much. Then this one was given to me by a YouTuber. This is from BH Cosmetics. I love BH Cosmetics products. I had their blush palette, number 2. And I used it up. Oh wow, I got 3 shades in here panned. Ooh, I thought I only had 2 shades in here panned. I love it that it has a big mirror. But there are the shades. They're gorgeous. And you can see this shade, and this shade is panned. And I think this middle glitter shade here will probably be panned soon too. I swatched the ones that I have panned to let y'all see what they look like. These are awesome. I love this palette. And to the girl, the lady that sent me this palette, thank you. You made my day when I got that palette. Because that was one of the palettes. She sent me 2 palettes I had on my wish list to get. The other one was Profusion. Better London. You know. I can't think of the name of it, but I need to get it again. Oh, Physician Formula. And I need to buy that palette again. Yeah. It got bad. It started smelling. So I had to get rid of it. This one is the LA Color Frisky palette. I had all of the big LA Color palettes like this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. This shade's about to be panned. I've done panned like 2 shades in. Okay, I take that back. No, it's just 2 shades. But this, see, this shade and this shade's about to be panned, but I do use this palette a lot. I love this palette. These colors in here, or like so gorgeous. I just love this palette. And I picked this palette because of the shimmers in here are gorgeous. video is going to be extra long. I may have to do this in 2 parts. Okay, getting into the next ones are my Pat McGrath palettes. I have them in the ship 1, 2, and 3. This one, I've already panned 3 shades in it. I'm not sure which one this one is, because they're not in their packet. It says up to 18 months. So, that one's been panned. Here's the other 2. I love these palettes. Here's the other Pat McGrath as well that I have. These are expensive palettes. This one here, I want to probably put in like a project pan and try to finish panning it so I can get rid of the packaging. But I'm keeping that packaging you see up down the wall behind my head. There's the covers to them. I keep those on the wall. This one I got off a Wish. This is CMAADU Cosmetics, and it's Chill Baby palette. And that's what that looks like. This is a really beautiful, gorgeous palette as well. And I love that palette. Alright, we're getting narrowed down. This one was given to me too by a YouTuber. Clean Color. I think you can get this. I think I saw this at Sally's Beauty. I think you can get it from Sally's Beauty or somewhere. I don't know where she got it from, but it's a very beautiful shade. Yeah, very beautiful shades. Very neutral palette. Ouch! My dog scratched me. So a very neutral palette. I do love this palette. At one time I was going to get rid of it, and I was like, you know what? I've made several looks with this palette and just love it. And if you want me to use one of these palettes and make a look and do a full face makeup look with any of these palettes, let me know. This one's number 1. This is a Revolution. Just Not Nudes. I love this palette. And I just subscribed to somebody new on YouTube. And she was like, I like the opening packages because you can actually see what the shades are, and I love it. Instead of getting something that's like this closed up and you really can't see what the colors are inside, and you have to open it up, and then you're like, iffy. Well, this one was on sale at Walgreens, and I picked it up. I think I paid like $2 or something for this palette, which is good. I was doing a thing at one time. I don't know, for new coverage you wouldn't know, but if you were subscribed to my channel already, you would know that I had index cards, and I would mark if I was to use that palette. Well, I did not do that anymore. But this is a really gorgeous, beautiful palette. Give me 1 second. Never mind. Okay, I have another one, a couple more of these. These are by LA Colors as well. This is the LA Color Nudes palette. And I did buy this palette again, but not for me. I bought it for a subscriber that I subscribe to, making her little Christmas basket. So she's going to be getting this palette. I think she would enjoy it. I want to give her one that she can test out and try out because I've never seen LA Colors in her makeup collection. This one is the LA Color Ice. This is your more purple tones. This one is LA Color Fire. Bless you, bless you. And I will be taking these palettes. I know you can still get these palettes at not Walgreens, at Family Dollar and Dollar General. And I will be bringing these palettes in and swatching the palettes and talking about each palette and doing a look with just one palette. My other palette I have that I love so much is my James Charles. Last Christmas, I got this for Christmas, and I've been asking for this ever since this palette came out. I never owned anything by Morphe. Well, a lip balm. But I got rid of it because I didn't like the color of it. This is the James Charles palette. I've been wanting this palette, finally got it. Now I want the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I wanted some Jeffree Star palette, so hopefully I get one of those for Christmas. That's on my Christmas wish list. But I love James Charles. Love him so much. Alright, getting into my other palettes. This is a palette a YouTuber sent me. It's Amuse. This palette, when I got this palette, I opened her box. I could not wait to get this palette and use it. It is that beautiful. These palettes are worth. This palette is, I don't know how much this palette cost or what she paid for it, but I'm going to actually say with these shades in this palette, I think it was worth it. If you're going neutral tones, I think it's really worth it. Now, whether you can get it again or not, I don't know. I have these two colors. These are by Profusion. These are 6 eyeshadow colors. I had 3 of these. One of them, I think I got rid of one of them. This is the, I got rid of the neon. And this is a blush one, and you can tell I use a crap out of this palette. Probably end up putting one of these in my project pan as well, and see, like the one I talked about, I wanted to put in project pan, the Pat McGrath. I want to see if I can't finish it up by the end of the year, so I'm probably going to put that in project pan as well. And I'll probably put the blush one, because this one's not been used that much, but probably put that blush one in project pan and be able to use some palettes, but they'll be they'll be in everyday use. Okay, these two are by LA Colors. This is a shimmer palette. They're the shimmer eye palettes. This one here is Beam Me Up. I'm not gonna swatch these, but I'm gonna swatch them. But if you want to see a look with some of these, let me know. And then this one is Shine On. And there's another one of these I want to get as well. They're shimmer shades. They are shimmer. Then I have this other Amuse that I got from a YouTuber as well. This one is Sugar and Spice. This is Literature Metals. But both of these palettes are good. Almost done. I have these two by Wet n Wild. I have this one here, which is in the shade Lights, Camera, Action. And then I have this one here is A Great Gangster. And I have this one. This is a gold eyeshadow palette. I'm not for sure who it's by, but it looks like this on the outside. Very pretty packaging. Inside, it is a dupe for the Too Faced chocolate palette, chocolate gold palette. We have this one here, which is the Sunset Kiss, the RK Sunset Kiss, the Dear Diary series. They have another one of these I want to pick up as well. And these were like, I think $3 at Family Dollar. So, and these shadows here, they are amazing shadows. The same with this palette here. These shades are amazing as well. Here's another LA Color one. This is the Rose palette. And then you have the Essence Spice Up Your Life palette. I love this palette so much. And I started, when I buy a palette now, I started putting the dates on my palette so I know when I bought it, so I know how long to keep it for. I just recently bought this one as well. And this one here is by, I think, yeah, Estee Lauder. And I've seen a lot of people with this palette. This palette is one that I am decluttering. I'm giving to my stepdaughter. I don't like the small pans, and I'm not into it. The palette I regret purchasing. This one as well is the newest to my collection, In the Night Smoky Shade palette by W7. This is another palette that I kind of regret buying, but I'm going to keep it and use it. I need to give it some more love and see if I do like it. Then I have 3 more left. This is the Juvia's Place Nubrand 3 Coral palette. And I like this palette as well. Then I have the Aphrodite palette by Juvia's. It looks like this on the cover. Looks like this on the inside. My palettes are dirty, and I really don't care. Because I want people to see and know that I use them, because I've seen so many palettes that are new and not, I mean, people say, oh, I've used so much, and they look like this one, like brand new, like it's never been touched. This one is a Magic Mini by Juvia's Place as well. Now, I showed you this palette and this palette you can get right now on Juvia's Place for $25 for both palettes. I did, and I got both of them for $25. And it's still going on, and they have a sale right now on Juvia's Place where you can get a palette for $7, $8, and $11. So, you know what I'm fixing to be buying when I get some money. Alright guys, that is it for this, my makeup palette collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry this video was so long. I tried to make it short. So until next time, guys, I love y'all and hope you have a blessed, wonderful day. Bye, guys.